Just a quick video this week with some Dubtown news. I wanted to thank those who have been contributing to the subtitles on my videos. Two of you especially have put a lot of time into providing Spanish and French subtitles, and I really appreciate your work there. And I'm sure the French and Spanish viewers are happy to see their own language. There's also a few videos with Italian, Finnish and Slovak subtitles, which is really wonderful to see. So don't forget, if you need the subtitles on, even if it's English, that function is there. And if you would like to add a language yourself, all my videos are open for anyone to add a new subtitle track. Today is GDPR Day, and you no doubt this week at least have had many emails asking you to share your data with companies, and this is entirely voluntary. No corporation is allowed to coerce you or to make you sign over any of your data. Unless, of course, we're talking about Jehovah's Witnesses. Just listen to this little announcement from a congregation in Dubtown just last week. Changed his voice, made it a little bit deeper to disguise it, so he sounds like a man now.
Also something that has a deadline coming up at the end of the month, the GDPR forms. That's the personal data ones. Okay, the short forms that just need your signature and the date putting on. If you haven't already done so, can you please sign it and return to your group overseer? And that's something that we're required to do by law. It's a legal requirement, and if we fulfill that legal requirement, we thus praise Jehovah, don't we, by obeying the superior authorities. Thank you. So, to conclude, song number 60.
Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Signs, fines! You're not following Caesar's law by signing. The Borg are following Caesar's law by asking you to sign, and then breaking Caesar's law by demanding that you sign. Alright, enough of that. This past week began the wonderful regional convention season, with no new publications released. Oops, spoilers. The only printed material released for the convention were these Special Apostate Army Awards. Here's the one they sent Gilbert at JW Crisis, and another one that they sent to Zeb at I Am Worldly. It's from the Watchtower Babylon Crap Society of New York, Incorporated. And they say, we are authorized to inform you on our own behalf and on behalf of Christian Congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses, another legal entity, that your implied invitation to visit any Bethel facility, regional convention, Kingdom Hall, or Assembly Hall, whether leased, licensed, owned, or operated by Watchtower Babylon Crap Society of New York Incorporated, CCJW, or any congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses, is hereby revoked. Should you choose to enter any of the aforementioned properties, we will immediately contact the police with the intent of pressing criminal trespassing charges against you. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Very truly yours, Watchtower Babylon Crap Society of New York Incorporated. Wow, isn't that just a beautiful letter? Can you feel the Christian love? They won't call the police on a paedophile, but they send out threatening letters to individuals who disagree with the teachings and dogma of their former religion. Well, that just sounds ever so reasonable, doesn't it? Think about this. A pedo is welcomed at the convention, but a former Jehovah's Witness, well, you're not. We will call the police on you. This tells me a lot about how the governing body really feels about me. I notice Zeb, Mr. Leatherman, decided to reply to their loving letter. He says, Dear Mr. Satan, Watchtower, Hateful Eight, aka the governing body of Jehovah's Witnesses, we are authorized, on our own behalf, of vast apostate army, that you've been found guilty of failure to protect children. Your misapplication of the biblical two-witness rule in cases of child abuse has destroyed the lives of thousands. The world has asked you repeatedly to change your stance and protect children, and yet you refuse. This is to inform you that your days are numbered, due to your refusal to do the right thing. We are the vast apostate army, coming to a hall near you. Very truly yours, the vast apostate army. Now, they may have restricted some individuals' access to the convention grounds, but something they had no control over was this. Gilbert and his posse that went to the San Diego convention had arranged a special little air show for those in attendance. This aircraft circled the grounds for at least 20 minutes, half an hour, and just the engine noise on the airplane was enough to make everybody sat in that stadium look up and see that beautiful sign.
Talk to me, Goose.
Well, that's all for this week. Next time we'll do a follow-up to the July broadcast episode where they thought it was a good idea to bring up the art department. We will talk more about that next week.